Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bear market. Looks like we're slipping into a bear market, you guys. I'm feeling bearish on silver. I'm feeling bearish. No, that's not true. Bear market. Everyone wants to talk bear market, bull market. What are you guys, paper traders? What are you guys out there? You on Wall Street? Come on. I thought this was stack. I thought this sort of community was stackers. I thought it was about stacking, which is a form of wealth preservation, if I'm not wrong. So it's not about the rate of silver to USD. It's about the rate of, it's about the gold to steak. It's about the gold to cattle ratio. It's about the silver to oil ratio. It's about the, so what do we got? Bear market, bull market, hawkish Fed. We got a hawkish Fed flying around over us. So what? If silver, I personally think it will not stay low. I think it will, I think we could see it go lower, maybe back down into the 70s, close to 60, into 60s, maybe. And even next week, drop again. It could go back up to 100 this weekend. My prediction is over 100 by the weekend again. And then back down lower to like 60. And then slowly creep back up to what numbers I can't say. No one can say really. And none of this is professional financial advice or analytics or anything like that anyway. It's merely professional comedy. And as professional comedy, trying to spread cheer, I find it important to say, you know, keep stacking. Stack tall. We don't say keep flipping. Keep flipping? That's ridiculous. Never what this has been about. And everyone knows it. If they don't know that, then they might be in the wrong sort of game. Because precious metals, I mean, if you want to play the paper market, go ahead. But that's why we're seeing these price changes today, is a bunch of people are trying to flip over to Bitcoin or trying to flip, you know, everyone's trying to get their loose ends tied off before this sort of new era with the Fed. But gold and silver, what happened? I mean, what happened, you guys? A week ago, everyone was talking, well, you know, it's going to be $500 supply deficit. China export licensing. Chinese export licensing, supply deficit. Quantitative easing, bank hedging. Is all that just going away? Is all that just disappearing? And here's another factor that I think bears enough weight. Here's another factor that I think bears enough weight worth noting. We're not going away. Stackers aren't going away. People are preserving their wealth in the form of gold and silver. And that can alone, if everyone starts picking up on it, that can outpace supply. Now, I want to do a couple things. Today we got what's the GSR over the weekend? It was what, 47 or something? GSR over the weekend, no, 47, that's what it was like last week. Bumped up to 62.50. Closed at 56.94 GSR. So I made a deal to swap a little bit of gold. Now, I will not be swapping the sovereign pieces you see before you. it's a couple generic pieces. I made a deal over the weekend to swap. Oh, this is the wrong. Well, I wanted to show this off too. This was ordered for me, and I still have to pay for it. $100. I owe someone $100 for this. Silver's 85 today. I could get what? 65, 75 bucks, 80 bucks, 70 bucks at a pawn shop, probably 80 at a coin shop. There's that security feature, missing read. So, was it worth it? Who knows? It was to me, because guess what? I didn't eat, smoke, burn, drink. I did not consume that wealth. I stored it into something that will always be worth something. Anyway, these are my recent pickups. Dragon 10th. You know, I have two kookaburras on the way that I ordered in that price dip for, I think, 92 each. 180 bucks for two kookaburras. Could I go swap those for anything close to that? Hell no. Do I regret it? Hell no. I never planned to just flip them. And I feel like everyone is missing out on some swap they didn't make. And when it comes down to it, bull market, bear market, if you're a stacker, this is and has always been and will always be a rat market, boys. This is a rat market. We're getting what we can when we can get it, and hiding it away before anyone else can get it and before it's gone. Rat market. This a rat market. Cigarette keeps going out. And I think we should probably make a rat run during this dip. But that's no advice exactly. That's just my opinion. That's just my comedic opinion. Moving on, I did want to show my swap. This is 0.05 of an ounce, 1/20th of an ounce, generic rounds in very scratched capsules, because they're very cheap acrylic. I don't know why these capsules scratch so easily. These are worth what? 49 bucks per 100th. These two are 200ths each. These are each 200ths. We've got a Egyptian scarab and a Dia de los Muertos skull. These are 200, so that's 1/100th ounce. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 20th of an ounce. Melt, it's worth the same as half of one of these, but we all know this carries a bit more of a premium as a Perth lunar piece. These don't carry any premium. These are probably going to go for jewelry price if you go to like a pawn shop or something like that. But I've made a deal to swap them for up to 3 ounces and as low as 3 Morgans. I'm either going to pick out 3 fairly nice Morgans that I like, or 3 maybe sovereign rounds, or maybe sovereign pieces. But what would that be? What would 85 times 3 would be what? Somewhere around 260 or something like that. So this is 245 melt today. 245 spot, I guess I should say. I don't know what melt would be on something this grade. We've got a Mercury head here. We've got a Liberty replica thing. Eagle head, another Liberty. Here's the back of the Liberty. Flying Eagle. And you saw the 2/200ths. Those are 0.005 each. These are 0.01 each. I always find that interesting. So if you take 5/100ths, 0.05, and add to a quarter, that's 0.3. This is how I did the math to stack up my first OZT AU. Troy ounce in gold. I love these kangaroos. Sorry, I just got distracted. Kangaroo might be my favorite bullion piece. I would never get a gold kangaroo. Well, I shouldn't say never. But a kangaroo seems like a wacky animal to put on a piece of gold. But there's something I just love about a sovereign silver piece, a coin made of pure silver with that damn kangaroo on it. It's hilarious. It's beautiful. It's a great coin. I don't know. I love it, but yet I wouldn't want a gold one. I don't know why. Of course I would want it. I just wouldn't pay what anyone would have to pay for it. So, my new little pickups. Got a couple pieces arriving tomorrow that I overpaid for, but I'm excited about getting them anyway because I'm stacking things that I don't want to sell until maybe someday me or someone close to me needs some purchasing power and has none in a pinch. You know, it's not like we could have went and liquidated anything anyway. You know, before this price drop, what were we going to do? Go get spot price? No, we would have been making 85 back. We would have been getting like 85, 90 bucks back on our ounces anyway. So having some FOMO or regret for not selling, non-sellers, holders regret, stackers regret, there's no such thing. This is a wrap market. This is a wrap market, and as such, it demands rat behavior. That's why you see all this happening with, you know, JP Morgan and everybody. You know, they moved their desk to the Philippines. Not the Philippines. I don't know why I said Philippines. JP Morgan, you know, moved their desk to, their metals purchasing desk to old Singapore, which is like like an independent, an autonomous city or something like that. So I'm just saying, things are looking strange out there, and why do you think that silver would have fallen when it did? Why would a big sell-off happen in Asia? Why would a big sell-off happen in Asia? That's not true, right? Well, JP Morgan's in Asia now, okay? Yeah. So I think we'll see things go back up, go down a little further, and then gradually go back up. That's my prediction. I could be wrong. I'm not worried about it. I'm happy to be stacking. Keep stacking. Stack tall. This is not financial advice. This is not marriage advice. This isn't relationship, financial, legal, or medical advice. It is purely comedy intended to inspire creativity. Build your stack. Stack tall. Have a great one.